Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Civilized Half-orcs. Let's play Pathfinder Kingmaker Part 2. Where we are entering Oleg's trading post. And main character switches to ranged. No, let's all go together. Oh, save yourselves. In the name of the Stark Lords, lawful authority in the Stolen Lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's the pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Whew. They're quite civilized bandits. She's meant to save them dinner. That's all. That's good. Write down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry and come... Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be guests from Restov. What's going on here? Isn't it obvious? These thugs are robbing us honest settlers. They say they're taking some tax for the leader, the Stag Lord. Oleg spits. But I didn't swear allegiance to any Stag Lord. I pay my taxes to Restov. But Restov is so far away, Oleg, and the Stag Lord is so close. And as for you... The young dark-haired woman squints angrily at you. Get out of here, before it's too late. This is our land. We own it. Our duty is to protect the trading post. Don't waste your breath on scum like this. I already asked what's going on here. Let's just kill them all. My task is to clear this land of bandits. I'll start right now. Retreat! We're too few for a fight. Let's call for help from the camp. So, she bails? No way! Just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. 2 arms, everyone. I think you miscalculated.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
3 against 5? Okay. Let's shoot him down.
Strike as one.
She might just attack the middle guy. And she can fly into rage and attack this one. Alright. Anything else? Yeah, some courage.
Just a little more.
Wait. Is he still standing? Yeah, he is. And he can take a potion. Good. Dumps. They can level up. I'll do that right now. Miri. She's gonna develop as an invulnerable ranger, a barbarian, damage reduction, rage power. That's all she gets. And, well, raw nature, why not? Perception and athletics. No, wait. Mobility. She has enough athletics. Animal Fury. Gives me a bite attack. Bite attacks are my thing, as you may have noticed. Lindsay is gonna level up as a bard. Regular bard, I think. ability, stealth, perception, and use magic device. Versatile performance. Maybe the ability. Doesn't matter that much. My main character covers it all. And she might be able to cast Studious Laughter. It is technically important later on. Maybe. Yeah, she's a vindictive bastard. That meaning some kind of no paladin, basically. She doesn't like paladins. I don't like paladins. Let it be a basis for a good friendship. Perception. Doesn't matter. Mobility. And she gets an iron will. In order to not let herself be enchanted or charmed or something. Okay. Now it's time for Rambold to jump into Rogue. Thug. Great. 7 points for skills. Athletics is high enough. Trickery can be raised. Perception, persuasion. Knowledge arcana, knowledge religion. Use magic device, okay. And what else? Stealth. Yeah, frightening. Whenever Thug successfully uses persuasion to demoralize a creature, the duration of the shaken condition is increased by 1 round. In addition, if the target is shaken for 4 or more rounds, the Thug makes the target frightened for 1 round. Great thing. Alright, and we get weapon finesse, which is also important for using
Let us not hesitate.
close weapons like short swords. Alright, let's have a look around. What can we find? Or maybe there's time for that later. I don't care. I'm just looking around right now. Okay. A rope. Can be important. There's nothing.
Forwards.
I smell a rat. Okay, Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels. Oleg shakes his fist. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away. A plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes. But this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? Sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. notices a fair-haired woman approach. Darth, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Tell me more about yourselves. Oleg shifts uncomfortably. Surely there are more important things to discuss. We are... Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Rostov. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or just kill us. Oleg, I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, I'll have a look. I'm gonna order this. Yeah, let's have all the crap. No, wait. Can use a ceremony buckler. No use for short bows. Long swords. Sell all the daggers. Camping supplies. Silver eel. Delicious. Seasoned wings of thighs. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I cheated, so I'm able to buy this. And there's Bokken. Hi. Frayed, shelved old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Bokken, local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm an herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. Bokken sighs. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Rostov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here in Oleg's and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things. They bring me water and fire or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. We'll talk later. Alright. I'm gonna look around, and this box contains various half-orcs and hunting tools. Notice some good steel traps in the box. Use traps to help catch the bandits. So we set traps. There's something. And there's another thing. There's some disgusting slush in the pot. This seems to be tar. Spill the tar near the trading post entrance to help slow down the bound of bandits. That means we're gonna attack them all with ranged weapons. Yeah, that really makes more sense.
I'm missing.
Yeah, she's not yet equipped ranged weapons. What? Inventory, please. She can use a bow. And she can use a shotgun. Some potions. Okay. I think we're ready for action. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they, and when will they arrive? Oleg raised his hand solemnly. Who are they? They're the Staglord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like redbugs in Bugger's hut, and you just stir them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. Staglords won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate, so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come, sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago, if not for Svetlana. They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? Well, the Staglord and his cronies, of course. That Staglord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they are paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Staglord. They kill fast, if they're lucky. If not, Oleg looks to Svetlana. Dov, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talks. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Staglord. Orcs and Doven from Nisroch come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw their bodies. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attacks. Well, I appreciate your good intention. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Leviton is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide, Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dov. Now, we also need to decide on the plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around, some tar and a box of alchemist fire, looks like. Okay, put it there already. On alchemist fire, we could put it by the gate, light it off and burn it with a burning arrow when these bandits are nearby. That's what we're gonna do. But that could set up the post on fire. Well, maybe if we cover the walls with some thing to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. Wait for the attack. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. Fear not. I'll stand between you and the scum. You're under my protection. Mary flexes her shoulder. Finally a fight. I was bored with all that talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to go meet our guests. This is gonna be easy. Just some low-level bandits. Most of them get killed by the
Defeat is not an option.
caught by the traps and slowed down by the tar, so it's really easy.
Do not hold back.
Okay, I think now Valerie can go into close combat.
Let us strike as one.
She can charge. Maybe. Those two can move closer. And attack.
This won't kill me.
Right. And we're done. No one went unconscious or died. This is really easy. Okay. Now we get the reward. Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in an air menacingly. You rats got what you deserve. Now they're no better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Bokken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest room and on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your effort. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. 100 gold coins. Great achievement. This will be our first rest. I don't think there's anything to talk about right now. We first have to rest. Let's pick up all the vegetables and
I will see this through.
other groceries. Perception boost. Because there's something right here.
Without a doubt.
I see something.
Yes. Lindsay's perception check succeeded. Okay. I don't care whose perception check.
The deed is done.
There's a casket. With a book, Guide for Travelers, Hunters and Explorers of the River Kingdoms, Volume 5, Monsters and Beasts, Will-o'-the-Wisps, Werewolves and Brambles. Okay, a box with, among other things, gold. And here's our stash. Personal stash. We can put there everything we don't need. Yeah, let's collect all this. Why not? Again, type 74. Okay. Let's have a nap. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortures you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnatural thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me.
The half...
Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she is exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as it reaches towards you. It seems that only you can hear see the nymph. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. A bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. The defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
No flattery, that's not my style. What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. While responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. My powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Let them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
All right, I understand. Farewell. What have I done?
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
All right. Let's have a brief chat with Lindsay. Halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit, sits chewing the tip of her quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly in a notebook scrawled with verse, raises her eyes, and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Where are you from? I'm from all over. Haha. I was actually born in Gelt, in such a tiny village that it's not even on the map. If it weren't for my teacher, I'd still be living there, milking goats, weeding turnips, swilling homebrew, having babies and using books only as kindling. Who was your teacher? He's a true saint. He was once an important person in the capital, at the Church of Shellin, but he got in trouble with the authorities and went on a self-imposed exile to the tiniest, most godforsaken priestless village he could find, the one where I was born. He wanted to open a school, but the villagers wouldn't let him. You can heal us all you like, but no putting any ideas into our children's heads. It's only distract them from their work. But he did teach me on the sly. He taught me how to read, how to write, and he gave me books, poems, legends. He was the one who told me about the Archknights of Avestan. And when I told him I was going on a journey, he gave me a magic ring so that a challenge would protect me from harm. Avestan is a continent on the world of Calvarian, one of the most heavily settled areas on the planet. On the planet, Avestan possesses as many varied cultures and environments as any other continent in the world, and an ancient history stretching back tens of thousands of years. The Void, the River Kingdoms, the Varia, and the Stolen Lands are all situated on Avestan. Okay, that's where we are. I haven't seen him since I ran away from home. I hope he's alright. I asked Shannon every day to grant him a long life and new students. Do you worship Shannon? Yes, not to offend the other gods, but she's the most important of them all. All the other gods guard the world as is, but only the eternal Rose, the goddess of beauty, calls us to the world as it should be. Alright. Let me ask you about something else. I have to go. We talk later. Just don't leave without me. Of course, I could just write whatever you tell me, but if I wanted to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through lectures at the academy. Okay. Let's talk to Svetlana. Good day. I hope you're feeling alright after the battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. What did you want to ask me? Svetlana lowers her head. This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I completely understand if you say no. But the first time the Stag Lord's thug came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment on the day Oleg came to me, that ring in hand, to ask me if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I'd misheard something, or that I'd say something stupid and everyone around me would laugh. Svetlana interrupts herself, shaking her head gently. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possession, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved inside the band. Svetlana drops her eyes, lowering her voice. There's one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel, but please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. I can't promise anything, but if I do come across your ring, I'll return it to you. I understand. I appreciate any effort you put into it. Tell me about yourself. How did you and your husband find the courage to establish a trading post in the Stolen Lands? It was Oleg's idea, though I supported him in it. We didn't realize how dangerous it was here, of course. In Restov, everyone respects the sword lords and everyone accustomed to relying on them. Even the mention of someone like Lady Jamandi could be enough to fend off a street thug or some other trouble. It could maybe even work in some place here, but not with the Stag Lord's men. What can you tell me about the Stag Lord? He's not just some average bandit. If no one puts a stop to him, he'll turn the Stolen Lands into his personal kingdom. A kingdom of fear and oppression. Not much to think about. It would be a kingdom of lawlessness. Once I've dealt with the Stag Lord, your life will improve. I can't thank you enough for the hope you are giving me, but please be careful. The Stag Lord's extremely dangerous. I have to go. Farewell. Let's talk to Anoriel Eight Eyes. The elf looks straight at you through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the stolen lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice, keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the one who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine. Who are you? The elf grunts, Anoriel Eight Eyes. Once upon a time I was famous throughout Absalom. Anoriel Eight Eyes of the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. Absalom. City at the center of the world, okay. Why are you called Eight Eyes? Once, long ago, I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking me. Some said I had 8 eyes and looked all around at once. Though it seems I've outlived my nickname. Anoriel stretches her arm forward. Her palm trembles noticeably. I've been drinking so much lately, it's best I don't test my skill too often. What are you doing here? I sit here waiting for adventurers who are in need of help. We may be sitting here in a backwoods tavern, but in Absalom I have a lot of friends who are eager to make a few coins. They have brave hearts but shallow pockets. Little gold would be welcome change for them. I can send them a message and they will come from Absalom through a portal. If you're interested, just give me a sign and we'll arrange everything right away. So I can gather mercenaries from her. Also, I can summon the tutors of the Pathfinder Society, who can retrain you and your companions. They're quite willing to do this for free the first 3 times, and you request their services. After that, the price for retraining will gradually increase. Such is their way of doing business with all new clients. No need for tutors now. Would you like to join me? Oh no, I've got enough things to do already. You'd better manage on your own. I don't want to know anything. I have to go. Okay. I think that's enough chatter, enough chit-chat, enough talking, enough dilly-dally. Bokken frowns as he ostentatiously examines the nearest wall, hands in his sleeves. Without turning to you, the old man finally says in a dull voice, "You want some potions? Can I help you in any way?" Bokken glances at you, suddenly interested. "Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. I used to pick berries in there, but the place has been overrun by spiders. The berries are red, look a lot like raspberries. Fangberries, I call them. I'd be real grateful if you gathered a basket of them and brought them back. Just be quick. If you do, they spoil quickly. Those spiders in the cave are mean. Here, let me give you some alchemical fire. I crafted it myself. Burn those spiders to a crisp. That will teach them for taking over my Fangberry cave. I also need a bucket of moon radishes. They are rare and mysterious plant. I don't know where to find them, but I know that kobolds gather them and value them highly. It's not a huge deal, really. I'll do it myself if I were younger, but if you're willing, I'll pay you. These 3 potions for the berries and a purse full of coins for the radishes." Why do you need fangberries and moon radishes, Bokken? You want to know, huh? Well, I'll gladly tell you after you bring some to me. Alright, I'll try to help. Just watch out, alright? Don't end up someone's lunch. Show me what you have. Now let's have a look. I buy 6 acid flasks. 6 alchemist's file. 3 bark skins. 2 blur. 6 cure light wounds. And 3 cure moderate wounds. That will do. Anything else? Trends, mutations and bodily poisons. Nothing wrong with buying it. Honey and mushrooms. And that's it. Alright. Let's sell something. Lose some weight. Some carry weight. And it's basically just the loot of the bandits. From the bandits. Okay. Anything else? Greetings. Alex seems to be in a good mood and greets you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk, and it just hung in the air. I couldn't see anything through that soup, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumor says he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Tell me about yourself. Why open a trading post in such a dangerous place? I just dislike the noise, Oleg answers reluctantly. I'm from Restov. Cities are complicated. Lots of people and each with their place on the shelf. Bow before this one, fear this other, don't do business with a third, but be sure to be extra nice to the fourth. And villagers are a little better. Everyone likes to stick their noses into each other's business. I just want a place where I could be my own master, and so I ended up here. I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know of anything that could help me find him? That's quite a task you've set yourself on. The Stag Lord has a fortress somewhere in the area, but only a few chosen from the most trusted of his rabble are ever invited. The location is a fortress of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret. And with his fog hanging around, I'd imagine it would be even harder to find. I suppose you could try to follow the trail of those bandits who attacked the post before. They came from the southwest, from the side of the Thorn River. The Thorn River meanders through the northern parts of the Nile marshes, slow-fetid and teeming with life. Muddy waters flow sluggishly through flooded lands and dense thickets. The fortress might be there, or at least some large camps of theirs where you can find information. What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord? Not much. Not like I've sat down and shared a cup of tea, of wine with him, man, you know. But I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago, from what I've heard. But soon as he got here, he took over everything. I rode to Restov, tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader, but they didn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. You kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face. Those who've seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars or cover every inch of his skin not covered by his clothes. The Stag Lord's past is a mystery. He just arrived one day. It was immediately a power to be reckoned with. I guess the most surprising thing about him is that he has as many followers who admire him as he has minions who obey him out of fear. He's got some inner strength in him, or maybe an inner madness. There are many who seem to follow him because of that madness, like it was some kind of virtue. No need for the worse. We'll speak another time. Farewell. Okay, let's go. I will create a mercenary just when I arrive at level 3, but not right now. Although I could use a 5th party member. Let's go southeast. West. Random encounter. The jittery old man is squatted in squatted clothing shuffles up to you. His grey hair is unkempt and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks at you, his eyes widen and he tucks his beard. Strange weather! Invisible fog creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange! The old man shakes his head and his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. Who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus, but that won't help with the fog. What are you doing here? The old man raises the thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. The fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. Invisible fog? Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? Do you mean Tartuccio? The old man tucks his beard again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Beside him are those who could stand against him and might yet still. How do you know where rival is? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes usually, but can you choose what they see? What power is he searching for? Someone else's. Old, but forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy and now gives death. You talk in riddles. Can you tell me where he is now? He's in an old tomb, south of a trading post. You actually said something that made sense. The old man shrugs. When I see clearly, I speak clearly. And why is it you see that so clearly? The old man's face is blank. I slept there last night. I noticed him as I left. All the more reason not to linger. Farewell. The old man turns and walks away, slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. Whatever.
I will guide us.
Yes, it's not the first game where there are strange, crazy old men at the beginning. It's not the first, I would say. It would seem to be an often occurrence, even as they're called Elminster, trademark. South. Because it was south where, yeah, there's the ancient Bogart hunting grounds. Not for me. Oh Jesus. Yeah, the ancient there must have been a shorter way. Okay.
I will not falter.
Yeah, okay. Perception is lit. Take everything like always. And let's just sneak.
Escaping from sight.
I'm not sure if this is useful, but okay. A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tatucci, who you know from your time in Westdorf. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster. I see no hill.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian.
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now. If we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Tucci turns his angry gaze upon you. He nods to his guards to draw their weapons. Chathel, isn't Tatucci's arrogance long past what you can suffer? I can find a far better use for your companions such as you. Yeah. I won her over.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat. Hey!
Okay. Yeah, let's just inspire courage. And she can fly into rage and charge. No, she can't. But Valerie can. No, she can't. Whatever. Can shoot. Miss.
never had a chance. This body holds no more.
Oh. Let him break out in laughter. Too late. Okay, just attack. Just attack. This went easy. This went on easy. She can level up as an Inquisitor, though I think she can also level up as a Slayer. Right now, Inquisitor is best, I think. I don't know. Perception, use magic device, and stealth. Shield of Faith. Okay, let's take this one. No big deal. Pick up everything. Chocolate. Oh. Jaethel might want to use the magical sword. So,
I was successful in my search.
it's a magical plate. A hidden plate.
That is quite a discovery.
Yeah, it's just a trap.
The deed is done.
Alright. This must have been home of
I was
some
successful in my search.
ancient creatures. Oh, let's quickly save. Oh sweet, this was a breath of fresh air after the stale damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretches an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tatucci and his companions had gone cold. But we would not give up so easily. Whether the trail went cold or not, it was one we had to follow. Okay. Yeah, I just do this very quickly. Claw marks. Detect magic. Here there was a spell. I conclude that Tatucci used an illusion spell to hide his traces. Okay, into the gully. Oh. Alright. Here we are. Let's go.
Listen to me. A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobold's glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search and bring it to me.
You know, the mites under the old sycamore, they possess the magic treasure, very ancient. Stop deceiving these poor reptiles, Satuccio.
Who is there? How? Here, you fools! I mean tribesmen. Don't listen to his lies. I shall bring you to glory. Just help me find the relic and stop this trickster.
Stand with me.
We have to fight 2 kobolds. No big deal. Let's loot them. Nothing very valuable. I don't care, I pick up everything. I pick up everything. Oh. Oh. Port.
Our time has come.
What do we have here? A recipe. And some food. Let's activate the recipe. Copy the recipe. And this one. 2.
Forwards.
4 words. Another 10 bottles of port. And a mushroom. Right? Right.
Our path leads on.
Let's go. That's where we have to go. Do we? I mean, the Thorn Fort is important too. Yeah, let's go that fast. Enter.
Without a doubt.
Watch fragment on this is united. These dead objects are important.
I will guide us.
We'll be able to combine them.
How curious.
I do not believe this is possible.
Okay, let's save the game. We want to arm the trap.
This task is beyond me.
I don't want to
I have managed.
activate the trap.
This task is beyond me. The deed is done.
Alright. Herbs. This is important. We need this. Let's cross the river. And there will be some bandits. The Mary needs a bow or a crossbow. Crossbow.
We march ahead.
Attack, attack, attack.
We will prevail.
Oh,
I shall not falter.
I'll survive. I always survive.
Forgive me.
Amiri is down. Rembold is down.
Any last wishes?
Can't be that hard. Cheers. Let's get closer.
Do not falter.
Finally. Get up. You scallywags.
This requires your attention.
We found something. Yeah, a magical ring. And a flail. There might be nothing. And we can't cross the river there. Wait, not so fast. Let's just have a break. Yes, I'm ready to save the game and leave the part 2. End the part 2. What? Alright. I'd say bye until part 3, where we see each other again. Okay. Good luck. Bye. Stay safe.